Hey guys, so I'm going to be giving you an update. I might be doing a belly shot because my belly has gotten bigger, but like three or four people have added me on Skype, which I want to thank you if you haven't. And Kaylee, bye. Name's gonna be right there. But this one girl, I think it's a girl. She says her camera's broken, and she's calling right now. But anyways, I'm gonna be reading you our messages, so just hang tight. This is gonna be a while, and I'm a slow reader, so yeah. But she added me like, hey. She's like, hi, Kaylee, and I'm like, hey. She's like, what's up? I'm like, Sky. She puts my face. She's like, same. And I'm like, haha. And she's like, sorry if this is personal, but are you really pregnant? I'm like, yeah. And she says, it's okay. Is it okay if I can see? Sorry. Like, on video chat? I'm like, yeah, 1 second, because I had to go pee. And she's like, and she says, I think you're really confident you posted on YouTube. I'm like, thanks. And she, like, the call ended, and she's like, what happened? And I'm like, sorry. Did my internet drop? If you have Skype, you'd understand, but, I said, I called you. And she's like, hey. I'm like, hey. She's like, sorry, I missed your call. Haha, it's okay. And she's like, I don't know if mine works as well. Is that okay? I'm like, okay. She's like, can you hear me? I'm like, no. And she's like, it's connected to my webcam. And she's talking about if I could hear her voice. And her webcam wasn't working either. But I was like, oh. And she's like, I don't know why it's not working. I'm like, oh. And she's like, how many weeks are you? I'm like, 10. She's like, is it getting bigger? I'm like, yeah. She's like, can I see? I'm like, yeah. And she put a smile on her face, and she said, can you not wear your shirt like what people do in other videos? And I've seen other videos, trust me, people wear their shirts. And I said, not until I see if you're a girl, no offense, but even if you are a girl, I'm not going to be taking off my shirt, that's for sure. She's like, oh, okay. And I was like, sorry. She's like, how old are you? I'm like, 16. And I was like, what about you? She's like, I'm 13. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, I'm not going to make fun of you or anything if you do it. And I was like, do what? She's like, see how big you are without your shirt on. It's like, I can hear you a little bit. Like, I said, can I hear? I mean, I can hear you a little bit because like it started picking up a little bit, but it didn't work. And she says it's being weird, and I'm like, nope, not no more. And she's like, I am listening to music, but I'll try to talk. I'm like, haha, that's okay. And I just say haha randomly, don't ask me why. And but I was like, haha, if that's okay. Then I said, you don't want to get pregnant, right? She's like, no, not yet. I do. Like, no, yet, not yet, but I do. I was like, when? Maybe in graduate school, I think. And she said, but I want to after. What about you? I'm like, oh, never. LOL. She's like, she puts like sad face. She's like, oh, sorry. I was like, what? She's like, that you don't want to sorry that you don't want to be pregnant. I'm like, haha, it's fine. And she says, it's just hard to tell with your videos. And I was like, I'm already pregnant now. And she's like, that's why I'm wondering if you can do it without the tank top on, if you're not shy about it. And I was like, I'll show you my belly, but that's it. Let me scroll down. She said, I've seen your belly in lots of your videos. I've seen all of them. I'm like, thanks. She's like, but other pregos, I don't, I know don't wear shirts, but don't be shy, lol. And I was like, lol. It's because if pervs are watching my videos, I don't want to show my belly. And she says, no, it's not. I'm like, then she's like, can you can you do it just once? I'm like, what? Why? Like, I was like, what? I was just being serious. I'm like, oh yeah, so why? And she's like, I just want you, or I just want O. I think she meant me. And she's like, know how your body transforms as the months go by, please. And I was like, oh, can you? I'm like, maybe. And she's like, you don't have to, Kaylee. And I was like, hey, because like I had to go. I was like, hey, she said, sorry for asking. I was like, what? The request asked, did you just show your tummy without your tank top on? I'm like, no, I will lift tank. She's like, you shouldn't be scared. You're not ugly or anything. LOL. I was like, sorry. I was like, you want to see me fixing ice cream? So I just sat down with ice cream. And she put ice cream, question mark. And I said, yeah. And she said, fix what ice cream? And I'm like, me fix me ice cream. She's like, you want ice cream? I put a question mark on, and she's like, fix me ice cream? What does that mean? I was like, you'll see. So I called her, and she said, what kind? And like I showed her it was Oreo kind, and she's like, no, I'm jealous. I was like, haha. And she's like, 1 second, and she hung up, and she called back, and she said, thanks. Now I'm hungry. And I said, can you hear me? She's like, I like how you said fix things if you won't. I can hear you a little bit with smiley face. I was like, oh, fix me some too. Sorry, this is a long time. And she said, it's just some of my friends watch your video. They don't think you're pregnant, but I do. Or I do. I was like, oh, okay. She's like, so if you do it without top, then I can tell easier and tell them you really are. And she said, OMG, that looks delicious, because I showed her the ice cream. And I said, LOL, I am. She's like, I think you are too. Like, I said, LOL, I am to being pregnant. And she's like, I think you are too. Plus eating ice cream. But I don't think being shy about it, doing it. And they don't know I added you on Skype. I'm like, oh, so should I give you a shout out in the video? So we're just gonna give her a shout out. She's like, you don't have to. And I said, I will if you want. She's like, that's okay. You have a little ice cream on your cake that had ice cream on it. And I was like, oh well. She's like, does it feel weird having a baby in you? And I'm like, two babies, actually, and yes. And she's like, what are you doing?
What you doing?
I'm talking to a friend.
Oh, okay.
YouTube is my friend. Yeah, I'll be in there in a minute. I'm talking to my friend on YouTube. Anyway, she said, oh, your belly's getting bigger, question mark. I'm like, yeah, what about your arms? My sister did. And I'm like, no, not really. And she's like, maybe it will later. And I'm like, she's like, why you're killing the ice cream? I'm like, maybe. Yeah, I'm hungry. And she's like, me too. I was like, eat. She's like, I will soon, thanks. I'm like, haha. And she's like, um, are you able to do the request? I'm like, totally. Not all the time though, because the purpose. I thought she meant on YouTube at first. She's like, only for me. Wait, no. She said, oh, don't do it on YouTube. Can you do it, here, video chat? I'm like, yeah, but I'll have tank top on covering my boob. And she's like, only for me. Okay, if you're embarrassed about your boobs, that's fine. I'm not going to laugh or anything. Sorry. I was like, sorry, just belly. She's like, can can you just leave your bra on and don't wear a tank top, please? I'm like, no. And she's like, you're gonna be a mom, so don't be scared. I was like, you're probably a dude, so I don't know. It's like, once again, she won't show her face. I'm like, I was like, you're probably a dude and stuff like that. And she's like, I'm not, OMG. I was like, never mind, I'm gonna make a video. She's like, just do the request on here first. And she said, I told 5 of my friends to subscribe to you yesterday. That's probably not true, because I still only have 21 subscribers, so. And she put okay with a question mark. And I'm typing back to her. Just made a video about you. Okay, but that's that. So please do subscribe, and yes, I am really pregnant. So yeah, But also, me and my sister Harley are going to be moving in together, so that's exciting. Yeah. But that's that. So, considering this video has already been 10 minutes, and a lot of my videos are usually really long, I'm going to go ahead and go now. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!